through the journey of Godrej Properties. We have created a lot of skylines as a whole, as a brand. Wherein, when I talk about Godrej Properties, it started from 1990. In 2008, we created the tallest building of India, which was Planet Godrej. In 2010, we created a lot of achievements. Firstly, we entered the NCR region. Moving forward, we raised 100 million in IPO. Moving forward in 2029-20, we created projects like Godrej Woods, Godrej Retreat, which were basically a massive success and were completely sold out. In 2022 and 23, we entered into the micro markets like Sonipat and Kurukshetra. In 2023, we achieved a total business value of more than 12,000 CR in terms of the micro markets that we entered to. And in 2024, we are aiming for something even bigger than this. Before starting, I'd like to highlight the total business that we have done in the last financial year. And it's totally a moment of pride for all of us. We have completed more than 22,527 CR in Godrej Properties as the BV of financial year 2023 and 24. And I'm proud to announce that we are listed as the #1 real estate developer in India. And I would also take this moment to actually thank each and every one of you who has joined, because I don't think aap sab logo ke bina possible ho pata. In terms of thank you to all the clients as well, and obviously to each and every one of you. Moving forward, I think it's very important to understand कि इस पूरे फिगर में हम लोगों का as a team कितना contribution रहा and क्या contribution रहा exactly. More than 10,000 crores of the total business in the NCR was provided by the NCR region in financial year 2023-24. I would say the entire, business that you have helped us with. Moving forward, I'll also cover certain milestones, or I would say certain luxury projects that we had during this entire year, starting from Godrej Zenith in Sector 89, which did a business of more than 3,000 CR. Then moving forward, we had Godrej Tropical Isle, which again did a business of more than 2,000 CR. And the most recent launch that we had, Godrej Jardiniya, which again did a business of more than 2,000 CR. I think itne bade numbers, itne bade achievements and milestones wouldn't have been possible. I mean, jitna bhi main thank karu, it wouldn't be enough for any of you. Now, I'll also highlight one of the biggest, I would say, successful launch of Godrej Properties, and also one of the most ultra luxury segment of Godrej Properties, which is Godrej Aristocrat. Godrej Aristocrat has done a business of more than 2,800 CR. I would say, again, आप लोगों के बिना possible नहीं होता. And this is the reason we particularly are here today, to understand Godrej Aristocrat as a whole and to have new opportunities at Godrej Aristocrat. Godrej Aristocrat is one of the most signature facade on the Golf Course Extension Road, entering the most luxury segment for the first time by Godrej Properties. I'll just play the location AB, wherein you'll have an understanding of the connectivity and the location. Now, as we saw in the location AV, you already know that Golf Course Extension Road is not one of the most, I would say, not only one of the most luxury and premium locations, but also is known as the heart of Gurgaon. Purposely, when I talk about Golf Course Extension Road, that is created and I would say developed in a way that all the infrastructure is already available, and more than that, it has the connectivity of almost every remote location of Gurgaon. And I would say this is the first time that Godrej is coming into the Golf Course Extension Road. So it has to be one of the best projects. Talking about another connectivity, which is Dwarka Expressway. So it hardly takes up to 10 minutes to commute from Dwarka Expressway to the Golf Course Extension Road. In terms of, if I talk about certain developments that is happening in the future, one of them would be Manesar MRTS. Another would be the extension of Yellow Line. So this would not only create an impact on the real estate market, but also on the extension road in terms of the pricing. Moving forward, I would take a lot of pride to give you an understanding of the product that we are offering, which is Godrej Aristocrat. As you already know that Godrej के सारे projects किसी ना किसी theme के ऊपर होते हैं, किसी concept के ऊपर होते हैं. When I talk about Aristocrat, it's based on the theme of curated forest living. It's one of the concepts in the extension road. So I would say it is gonna give you a lot of green area, a lot of forest area, and a lot of luxury experience. Just to make sure the audio is audible to everyone. If any, thank you. So this is the entire Godrej Aristocrat. It's in the land parcel of 9.56 acres. And I don't think I need to mention that it already gives a lot of luxury experience just to look at it. When you talk about the elevation, so basically we have three twin towers with a height of L plus
Just
30.
1 second, Maya. Can you just increase your volume, because I think that audio is not.
Just a second. I hope the audio would be audible now.
Yes, it's audible now.
So moving forward to the elevation, as we were discussing, it is an high-rise elevation with a height of L plus 30, lobby plus 30. In terms of four to the core का structure है, entirely when I talk about the entire project, I would say you can already see a lot of green area, a lot of forest area. To highlight in terms of the amenities, so सबसे पहले I'd like to highlight the main theme, the main concept of the project, which is the forest. I mean, just have a look. It's really beautiful. A lot of green area and a luxury Moving forward, the beautiful experience of the water cascade. Now talking about the clubhouse, one of the most lavish clubhouse on the golf course extension road. It's 63,000 square feet clubhouse with the infra of ground plus 2. I would just like to highlight few of the amenities that we'll be providing in the clubhouse. Starting from the the ground floor, which would be the party hall area, cafe lounge, library, and a mini movie theater. Moving to the first floor, we'll be having amenities like cards room, music room, indoor games, kids play area, kids lounge, and crèche area. Moving to the second floor, we'll be having an all-equipped gymnasium as well as the spa and salon. And moving to the rooftop, we'll be having an infinity pool along with the kids swimming pool, which will be directly overlooking the forest area. So any resident who would be basically at the infinity pool will be having the direct view of the forest area. As we always say, Godrej Aristocrat is actually an epitome of luxury. And I think by the true model itself, you would be able to figure out the experience, the luxury and premiumness that we are providing in the project. Just a moment. Now, I'd like to also highlight certain luxury experiences that we are providing in the project, starting from the luxury triple heightened lobbies. So as I mentioned, the elevation is L plus 30. So the lobby are going to be triple heightened lobbies, providing the maximum luxury and premium experience to the resident whenever they actually visit the lobby. I mean, ये हम सबका होता है कि हम जब घर में जाएं तो that would, बस शांति दे, relaxment दे. That is the scenario that we are trying to create in Godrej Aristocrat. We'll be also having outdoor air purifiers in the forest area just to maintain the green area and the living of the residents. Moving forward, I'll highlight one of my favorite amenities in the project, that is a bowling alley. I find it very, I would say, unique in terms of the project. The meet and I think आप सब लोग जिस चीज के लिए आते हैं वो आपको नीरज बता पाएंगे.
So first of all, good evening everyone, and thank you so much, Mehak. So this is a very interactive, I would say, in terms of the product
Neeraj,
we have talked about.
just a moment. I think you're not audible. If you could check.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible now.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, we have talked about so much of business opportunities with Godrej Properties. So it is very, very important that what business we have done in the last financial year So that was the massive business in terms of the total number was more than 22,000 crores across pan India. And out of which, if we have noticed about what business in NCR, what we have done, it is even more than half of the business. That was 10,000 plus crore of the business we have done from NCR only. So now coming back to Aristocrat, which is going to be the best location of, I would say, Gurugram market. That is the golf course extension road. So we are coming up with the grand opportunities for the investment, for the buying opportunities for the buyers also. I hope we have talked about the value proposition. So this is going to be the grand offers, and I'm very happy to announce some of the offers for Godrej Aristocrat, for which you are waiting for. So let me announce the first offer, which is going to be for Godrej Aristocrat, which is, I hope everybody understand the power of zero in their lives. So this is going to be the understanding for Godrej Aristocrat, wherein the power of zero is going to be offer number one, which is a zero maintenance charges for 1 year, which we are going to give it to your customers, whosoever is buying the property in Godrej Aristocrat during the offer period. And this is not the only offer. There is going to be one more offer for your customers, which is zero club membership. So I think, Mehak, this is going to be the club that you have showed, right? So we are talking about one of the most luxurious clubhouse of Gurugram, I would say, market. That is a kind of a forest clubhouse with so much of unique features. I think bowling alley is a very new unique feature which is there in Gurugram micro market. So such kind of a clubhouse wherein we do have a membership which was 15 lakh rupees. But let me tell you, whosoever is buying the property right now, he is getting a benefit of 15 lakh rupees, which is going to be a complimentary offers. I hope this is the thing which we were waiting for. And every channel partner, they have given me a feedback in terms of what offers we can give it to our customers. So let me announce one more offer for Godrej Aristocrat customers. But let me tell you, this is for a limited time. So we have to understand the, I would say, because since we do have limited inventories, we have to talk about the business opportunities. We have to talk about the value propositions. So we have this offer, which is going to be a special payment plan. Please understand. So this is going to be a special payment plan for Aristocrat, wherein your customer has to pay only 10%. So at this point of time, your customer has to pay only 10%. It's going to be very attractive payment plan. There is no further payment, just a normal installment, normal EMI of like 54,999. And this will be valid for next 36 months. No need to pay any amount, just 10%, and the rest of the payment will be in equal installment, which is for 54,999 rupees only. I think, Mehak, how is the offer?
I mean, personally, I love the offer, but I think अभी तो कुछ और भी मांगेंगे channel partners.
I think this is going to be the opportunities for each and every buyers in the market, or maybe for all the partners also, whosoever is planning to do the investment. So it's hardly like 10% only, and the rest of the amount is going to be like very minimum amount, I would say, wherein if you talk about the investment opportunities, I think we have to stop in the slide only. So how about that, Meg? Should we stop in the slide?
No, I don't think so. मैं तो बिल्कुल starting में ही बोल रही थी कि इतने से तो नहीं चलेगा.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, thank you so much for each and everyone whosoever joined the channel meet for Aristocrat. This is the time wherein we are going to announce the last offer of Godrej Aristocrat, for which you are waiting for. So let me just announce the offer for you. So offer number 4, there is a special scheme. Please note down. So we are talking about that particular set of inventories, which is nowhere in the market. It's going to be a 4 BHK plus servant apartment type 1, which is going to be at a 0 PLC cost. So how about that offer, Meg?
I mean, यार इस पे तो working बनती है. काफी अच्छी working बनती है.
Please understand. So we are talking about, but please note, let me tell you, this is going to be a very limited scheme, very limited offer, because obviously we do have limited inventories for a 4 BHK plus utility apartment type 1 in Godrej Aristocrat, which is going to be 2,777 square feet area, a 4 BHK plus 7 apartment without PLC. So now we have to understand the power of zero, which we are going to offer for Godrej Aristocrat customers. So now we do have the maximum offers for our prospective buyers. So it is very important to understand how this 4 BHK plus utility will look like. So this is going to be the layout. So this is the layout for 4 BHK plus utility, wherein we are going to have 2 entry and exit, I would say. So there is 1 entry for the customer and there is 1 more entry for the servant room. There is a separate entry for the utility area. You have a very big living and dining room size, which is 20 by 6 into 15 by 9. This is going to be a bedroom number 4, which is 11 by 12 with an attached washroom. The size of the washroom would be 8 by 5. Then coming back to your kitchen, which is again a very big, very reasonable size kitchen, that is 8 by 12 with an attached utility balcony that will have a connectivity towards your servant area also. And with servant room, we are going to have a servant washroom separately. Moving forward, there is going to be a passage area wherein we do have this bedroom number 2. Look at the size of the bedroom, which is 11 by 8. Let me tell you one thing. This is going to be a corner unit. We do have a balcony with this particular with 5 by 11 into 12 by 4. It's a very decent size of the balcony which we're going to offer. So this is going to be your bedroom number 2. And then we have this bedroom number 3, which is again 11 by 12 with an attached washroom, that is 5 by 8. Moving forward, here comes the master bedroom, which is huge in size, that is 12 by 15 by 9 with a separate dressing area with a closet area, and there is a master washroom as well. Now the highlight of this layout is, first of all, we have to accept the fact that we are talking Golf Course Extension Road, which is a very premium location in terms of the micro markets, which is there in the Gurugram region. We are going to offer this kind of a layout. And now look at the balconies, guys. So this is going to be huge balconies. If you can just see the dimension of the balcony, that is 57 by 1 into 511, right? So this is going to be the most premium balconies of Godrej Aristocrat. There is a running balcony with almost all bedrooms with your living and dining. I think now we have talked about the layout, which is a very unique layout. I would say this is going to be the only and only layout at this particular size. So here comes the summary. If somebody wants to just click the picture, maybe you want to just take the screenshot. Here comes the offer number 1, which is 0 maintenance for 1 year. So that would be adjusted in the total cost of the apartment. There is going to be offer number 2. This is going to be a limited period offer where the club that we have showed, the luxury that we have experienced in Godrej Aristocrat, it is going to be free of cost. Otherwise, the same thing will cost you around 15 lakh rupees, but this is going to be complimentary. There is a special payment plan for which everybody was waiting for it. It's just 10% and no further payment. It's just the normal EMI of 54,999, which will be applicable for next 36 months. Last but not the least, the offer for which everybody was waiting for. There is going to be special scheme for a 4 BHK plus utility type 1 layout, wherein the customer will get a 0 PLC. Again, coming back to the important discussion, this is going to be limited inventories, guys. So please rush to sales gallery if you want to get the best of the best inventories, if you want to get the best of the best profits, if you want to get best of the best investments. The price of Aristocrat would be 20,500 rupees per square feet, which is going to be very reasonable, plus government charges, extra charges. This is going to be another payment plan. So again, let me tell you, if somebody is not going to fall that 10% of the payment plan, we do have this construction link payment plan, which is a very flexible payment plan. So please write down, your buyer has to pay only 5% as the application money. Within 7 days, he has to make again 5% as an application money. After 10%, there is a demand which will be followed within 60 days of booking, with that is only 10% of the amount. And then within 90 days, he has to complete again 10%. So if you have noticed, it is a very flexible payment plan. Then there is a cash flow of only 30% that your customer is paying right now. Then it becomes a construction link payment plan, which is on completion of tower ground floor slab, 15% customer has to pay. It's a My1 construction. So obviously on completion of 10th floor slab, it's going to be 10%. On completion of 20th floor slab, it's going to be 10%. Please understand, it is why we are saying flexible, because we do have a lot of end users, we do have a lot of investors who wants to make money. And I know that we are talking about location, which is a golf course extension location, which is a dream location for any of the buyers in the market. So we do have a policy of transfer as well, which will be applicable after 20% of the amount. And if somebody wants to take the benefit, there is no transfer charges, right? So please understand, this is going to be a very flexible payment plan wherein there is a minimum investment of like 20%. If somebody wants to go for the property from the investment perspective, they can actually focus on from the investment perspective also. Otherwise, there is a very flexible installments of like which will be divided into 4 years or 5 years of tenure. Now, the important part, we have given you the value propositions for which your customers can opt for the inventories. As we have mentioned that we do have very limited inventory. So it is also very important to understand how we are going to get the allotments. So we have a very simple process of EOI generation. So it's going to be EOI process wherein your customer has to pay only and only 15 lakh rupees, but it will be on first come, first serve basis. A person whosoever will come first to make an EOI, he'll be getting the option to select the inventory as per the availabilities. So EOI amount will be 15 lakh rupees. And I think the wait is over. We are going to do the allotment. We have the grand allotment, which will be done on Sunday. So we are talking about Sunday, that is 16th of June 2024 is going to be the grand allotment day for all the prospective buyers whosoever wants to make the best of the best investment in their life. This is going to be the option for all them. So this is Godrej Aristocrat. I think these are the offers, these are the feedback that we received from all the partners from Godrej Aristocrat, and this is the best that we can do for our channel partners as well. So again, thank you so much for joining into the channel meet of Godrej Aristocrat. Please note, there is going to be limited time for the offer that we have showed it to you. Work well, get your customers for the site visits. We do have a sales gallery open for everyone. We do have a sample apartment for the size that we have discussed. So we are there for you. We want your customers to get the best of the best allotment. Thank you so much, guys, for the joining in. And my team will get back to you. They'll be giving all the information about the inventory that we're having right now. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone,
you
for
want to add
joining.
something?
First of all, thank you so much everyone for joining. Just in case anyone has any doubts, I would request एक बार आप अपने RM से connect कर लीजिएगा and they'll help out with all your doubts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.